Hello and welcome to episode 8 of The Potato Gang. And behind me, you see what we did in the previous episode, which was create a mob farm. And I have been AFKing here quite a bit over the last couple days. And let me just say, I think we are set on mob drops for a long time. We might not need to do any AFKing for at least a couple days. But also, there was a geode underneath here, so I turned it into a little farm. So look at all these amethyst crystals we get now. And these are not even fortuned yet. I just started silk touching them because it was taking up so much space, because this was one harvest with fortune. But then these were like 4 or 5 harvests. So yeah, we have a lot of amethyst crystals, and I'm not really too sure what to do about it. Also, at the end of the last episode, I said I was going to put soul soil everywhere to get around quicker, and I did. So now we can get between these two places at least a little bit faster. Also got yet another witherhead. Okay, well, enough about last episode, and let's talk about 2 episodes ago. 2 episodes ago, we built this sugarcane farm, and now I think it's time that we go and make a bamboo farm, because I want a super smelter, and I want to use the bamboo to cook all the stuff in the smelter. And I think we're going to use this exact same design, but instead of sugarcane, we're just going to put bamboo. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I don't even have the supplies for it yet. So we might need to go on a bit of a resource gathering. And also, I want to finally make some sort of way to get from there to here quicker, because there's still no bridge. But I don't know if I want to build an actual bridge or if I want to do like underground and then all the soul soil or something. So I will think about that while I am resource gathering. I totally forgot to do the mining session in the last episode, and we are very short on gold, so I will need to make sure that we do a mining session in this episode for sure. Okay, so unfortunately, I think I am a lot lower on supplies than I thought I was, so I'm just gonna do the mining session super quick because we need a lot of gold and iron for sure, because I don't know how I'm low. I haven't been using too much of it, but whatever. Let's go and do that, I guess. I have traveled to a place with new stuff, and we are going to start the time lapse right now. We are finally back from that really long mining session. It was probably longer than an hour. It was over the span of a couple days. A lot had happened in between that entire mining session, because I started out doing the beacon way, but I wasn't finding anything that I needed. So that's why I went and found the Badlands, or the Mesa. I don't know why they changed it. But it was like 10,000 blocks away in each direction, so that's why I did it in the nether, and I forgot to bring obsidian with me the first time, so I had to run all the way back and then go all the way back over there. And yeah, so here's our loot, all fortuned up. We got quite a bit of iron, which is cool, and then we got a lot of gold, which is what we needed the most, and we only got 17 diamonds, but that's fine. That's not what we were really going for. And then we found a jungle, actually, which was really cool, so now we have cocoa beans growing over there. And yeah, now I'm going to show you guys what we did in between that time lapse. There's a lot of time lapses in this episode. This originally was not planned, but we just didn't know what we wanted to do and ended up building all this. So here's some footage of us building whatever we were building. And yeah, you guys will see it in real time in a second. But here's some previous footage, and there was no audio. you have seen what Squish and I have built, a villager breeder and an iron farm, let's give a little tour. Obviously, this is a little villager breeder right here, and it's full of villagers. I was AFKing for a little while at the iron farm, but it hasn't been working very good. I thought they were supposed to spawn one like every time they see him, but it's not working. I was AFK for a while, and there wasn't even many drops. See, I was AFK for like 4 hours, and that's all that I've gotten so far. So I don't know if that's normal or not, but yeah. Anyway, also, we built this. Our little villager trading hall. We got a bunch of librarians, which is always important. Had to start by getting mending, of course, but then later on we found a cheaper one, so we'll definitely be buying a lot from him. And then we got like efficiency 5 and like protection 4, and silk touch is awesome. And then we got a bunch of farmers. And then down here I got more farmers because none of them have pumpkins. It's such a pain. Like a couple of them do, but like most of them don't. So I only have like 4, and this guy wants to charge 9. It's really annoying. I don't know why, but yeah, I need to get some more that have pumpkin trades. But yeah, this is all that we had done, and now I think it's finally time that we start working on our bamboo farm. Okay, so I've been thinking about where we should put the bamboo farm, and there isn't really space on either side unless I want to do a lot of terraforming, because I would have to remove this entire mountain, which I was going to do, but then I don't really know where the furnaces would go. So I'm thinking we're just going to build the bamboo farm on top of this one. I don't see why that shouldn't work. And then we can do the little furnace area right over here. So I know I said that I was going to do this in a time lapse, but I think that since we have done so many time lapses already in this episode, I'm just going to do some progress updates since we haven't done that style like at all yet in this episode. So be prepared for a bunch of updates. You know, I always dread making a slime farm, but by the time I finally make one, I don't even need slime anymore. That's what always happens. Okay, the platform for all of the rails is set. Now I need to put in the redstone torches, but I kind of didn't really think about how I'm not going to be able to just place them there, so I'm going to need to place blocks and then place them on there. And I'm also going to turn this off for the meantime so it doesn't try and crush me. And I know it's dark in there, I'm going to light it up. Anyway, they're all in now. I just need to make all of the powered rails now. I was waiting for all of the gold to smelt, and it should be done now, so we can go and make those. I'm 8 short. Are these bud powering this? Is that what's going on? Did this just break because of these? It's going now, but I'm a little concerned. It stopped. Oh man, it's totally these, isn't it? Man, okay, I'm gonna I'll just change them all to redstone blocks, because then it shouldn't do that, I hope, because it's an extra block above. So this just happened. Okay, so why does a redstone piece of dust do nothing, but 9 of them together is now a power source? How does that make sense? Okay, I want to test really quick to make sure that this is working. Okay, yeah, that seems to have fixed it. It was the redstone torches for sure. All the mine rails are finally in, and now we can put all of the minecarts in. After I make them, that is. Oh yeah, these needs to be solid blocks. They should instantly start going as soon as I place these. Yep, there we go. That's more like it. Except they're gonna stop at the other end, aren't they? Yeah, I gotta fix it over here too. All the minecarts are going, and that looks pretty satisfying. But now it is time to do the dirt finally, and then we can start placing in all the bamboo. So in the design that I copied below here, there was stone bricks, you know, going across and then going across the middle. I don't know if that's really necessary, so I'm just not going to do that, and we can put more bamboo in. I just tested it in a creative world, and it worked, so I don't see why we even need that there, so I'm just not going to do that. It's really nice because I don't have to add water to all of this, because that took so long last time. All the dirt is in. The flying machine is in, but I still don't have enough slime blocks yet, so we're gonna have to continue to kill slimes as they spawn at night. We have half of it at least. The hopper clock is in, and that's going very lopsided. Also, I don't remember if I ever said it, but I changed the trapdoor to a redstone lamp so that the blocks don't fly into these hoppers because that breaks it. So this should be working though. There's going to be a lot more bamboo than sugarcane for sure because there's no water and then we don't have the centerpiece and bamboo grows a lot faster. So it's definitely going to be a lot better. So we can already start putting it in right now. So I guess I'm going to go and do that. I still don't have all the slime blocks, but I'm going to have to do that at a later point because it keeps becoming day. Man, almost had enough, but I'm completely out of bamboo. I grabbed from what was already grown and now it is all full. So we need to do the walls still, and then we need to get more slime blocks, and then this will be done. However, then we have to make the furnace farm. Hope you guys like that little time lapse, but this was everything from that little bit that this has been up. I was just building the walls and I decided to just check just to see how it would do. I know that we only have, you know, half of it going, and then I did break most of that on my own, but still, and it's still coming in. Like, I don't even know. This is gonna be, this should be totally good enough for what we're doing. So I just need to get more glass. I've been buying it from the villagers, but they keep selling out. And then I don't even think we need to go much higher than we are right there, because it won't grow that fast in the time that takes. And then we still need slime blocks. I have not been able to go tonight because we keep sleeping. And then after that, then we will finally start on the smelter. Uh-oh, something happened. What happened? Why did you stop? Did it just like... Is that why there's... Wait, how did this happen? I'm gonna assume it's because of the middle right here, so I'm just gonna remove it because, you know, the other one works fine, and if this one wasn't working because of that, then I'll just remove it. And then I wanted to see if this would work, just because I'm low on slime blocks, and maybe for the time being if this would work. Like, something like that. Oh, nope. It did not. Clearly, it just took off. Okay, forget it. I'm not even putting this clip in. Also, this is the little bit that it's been running, like, half of the farm. This is crazy. And we have another issue that I didn't think about, but we need packed ice, and we haven't found an ice spikes biome yet, so I might need to go and hunt for one super quick and just grab a bunch of ice. Okay, so there is a iceberg biome this way. Luckily, not as far as the Badlands were, but we gotta go about 450 and then negative 200. Okay, so if we go through right here, it should hopefully bring us to the middle of the ocean. Okay, yep, that's exactly where I wanted to be. So I'm gonna grab a bunch of this packed ice, probably fill up my inventory, and then we will continue on our project. This video has gone on. I feel like this video has gone on for a little while, so we might have to end out doing those tunnels in a later episode, just because I don't want to make the video way too long. So we will see. I am global warming. Okay, I think it's finally time we start working on our super smelter. So what we gotta start out with is one of these simple little like auto droppers, and I don't think it's gonna work in the way that I have it set up. But I don't really need to worry about this right now. It's something that needs to be done towards the end. But we gotta get a little curve set up so that it'll go up against the chest so that it can go into all the hoppers. You'll see. Okay, so all the furnaces are in, and we got this little thing set up here. So if we put the hoppers in, I'll show you what I mean about the chest really quick. Okay, let's get back up there. Okay, so if you have the water set up like this, and you have a piece of bamboo that just comes out, and it'll go through, it's not going to go into any of those hoppers. So if you go and put a chest right here, and then now do the same thing with the bamboo, goes in the water stream, goes across, and it goes into the hopper. Because this little tiny gap right here actually matters, and it'll make it actually go in there. See? So, yeah, we gotta... Wait. I forgot. Those are supposed to go on the side. I gotta change everything. Of course, this is how it's actually supposed to be. So now, when the bamboo goes in... Well, duh. When it goes in over here, where it's supposed to, then it'll go into the hopper, which will go into the furnace and the fuel, because the fuel needs to go in through the back for whatever reason. I guess since that's set up, though, I can make this little circuit really quick, because these are all full. Yeah. This is... Okay, yeah, I think we should just set this up super quick, just so it can start flowing in there. So if we just make a little 9x9 platform... It's not in the best location, but it's fine. And if we put that there, then we need blocks right there, and redstone in all those spots, and then repeaters right there, set that to subtract, and then this should shoot them all out on its own. So now they should all be making into the first one. And now the problem with this is it's all going to be gradually filling up, so we won't get any down here until all the other ones are full. But this thing produces so much. And we're still only running on half, by the way, that I think it should be okay. I'll just need to AFK at it every once in a while to make sure that these are full. But we aren't smelting a ton right now, so it should be fine. This is really satisfying. Why is this happening? This has not happened. This has never happened before. What? Really? I think I know why. Okay, I think... Yep, I figured out the problem. It needed more run-up over here first. Because the original design that I did, and some are still getting stuck. The original design I did just went straight, and it didn't do a corner and then another corner. It just went straight and then the corner. So that seems to be what the issue was, and only a little bit are still getting stuck, but it should be okay. I'm just gonna drop all of this in here. And it should all go straight past. Yeah, it seems fine now. Yeah, it's all good. Cool. Okay, this thing's just a little slow right now. I'm just gonna speed it up just for now, since we're a little overflowed. Just gonna make one of these really quick, just so that it'll shoot them all super quick, so we don't even have to worry about it anymore. Like that, duh. Okay, so I think this thing's all done. So if we go and put... Let me go get something. Okay, so if we come up here and we put in a bunch of stuff that we want to smelt, like if we put a bunch of sand, it's going to fill up in the hopper minecart. And look, they all lit up. So it's going to fill up a little bit, and it's going to go across and put as much as it can in here. And then they're all going to... It does it pretty evenly, too. So then it all goes across and then goes back, and obviously it smelts while more bamboo comes in. And look, we get 12... We get 12 each time one cooks. So then that was 12, and now we should be at 24. And then, 36, 48, whatever. It's going to keep going on like that. So now we have a super smelter. It's all done. And we don't even use coal anymore. We have unlimited bamboo. Why is that not going? Why'd that stop? I don't understand Minecraft. And of course, whenever all of these hoppers in the back fill up, this chest will start to fill up with all the items, but their items are still going into this last one. Yes. But also items are going into each of them now because they're all smelting. So looks like up to right here, it's still filling up, but then it starts to trail off a bit there. Yeah, it'll be fine. There's so much in here that we're not going to be smelting that much at a time. I don't think it'll mess up too bad, and if it does, then we'll have this extra for when these are all full and I'm just running around not smelting anything. This will fill up. So yeah, it's all done finally. As I was saying, renewable fuel in an automated smelter, and then free smelting. Awesome. Finally, it's all done. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more of this on my channel. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.